Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking New Year's resolutions. I thought this was fitting to talk about it today because I have time to change my mind if we talk about it on New Year's Eve. I also have time for you guys to tell me things you would like me to change, things that you would like me to improve, or just ideas for personal resolutions that you think that I should consider. So I'm first of all going to talk to you a little bit about the resolutions that I made last year, how I feel like I did. Some of them were great, some of them not so great, and then I'm going to get into the ones that I'm going to have for 2014. Personal resolutions, number one was save money and to try to go on days out that didn't involve spending money. I failed big time. I saved some money, I definitely saved some money. We bought a new car and I did really well at the beginning of the year because I saved pretty much all of my money so that we could buy a new car. But pretty much, I can't remember the beginning of the year, but I definitely slipped back into old habits in the second half of the year because we just go to Meadow all the time, and even if I don't buy anything I'll buy us dinner, and you always spend money. So I think I want to try that one again this year. Just not even just the saving money part, just the part of try to find things to do with the family where you're not going in an area where you would spend money, or just try and do things with the family where it's not shopping, even if you're going out for dinner, just non-shopping days out. What else did I have? Try to blog or YouTube on set days of the week and not during family time. For the most part I did well, however it always creeps in, and when I get busier it's kind of evenings and weekends, and especially when Milo doesn't nap during the day, that is pretty tough. Right now I'm filming these on a Saturday. I know this is going up on Christmas Eve, on New Year's Eve, but I'm filming this on Saturday along with a few other videos, and I'm doing it as early as possible on Saturday morning. It's only 10 o'clock now and I've already filmed a few videos just to kind of get them out of the way so that I don't have to kind of encroach on the rest of the day that I should be spending with my family. That is a really tough one, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to say, yes, I'll do that this year, but I will touch upon that in a moment when I talk about my New Year's resolutions for next year. Third was visit the gym at least 3 times a week. Yeah, right. That didn't work out so well. Beginning of the year was really great because I had my friend Danielle at work and we have a gym at work, so I was really motivated and I was doing really well, and even this summer. But then I feel like as the weather gets colder, you don't want to go to the gym because by the time I'm at work, because I walk to work, by the time I get to work, the last thing I want to do is take off my clothes in a changing room and put anything else on and go to the gym. That's the last thing that I want to do. However, I now work 2 days per week. And I can either walk home from work, because the time that I finish, can either walk home from work, or I could stay for an extra hour and Lee can pick up the kids and then pick me up. So I feel like, maybe not every week, but I should be going at least once a week, at least. If I take my gym kit to work and it's just there, then I feel like I could probably do something gym-wise this year, but I can't do 3 times a week. I could, but I choose not to. And the last one is cut out fizzy drinks. Again, no, that didn't happen at all. I've had some months this year where I've really tried to cut out Coke, because I Coke, because I drink a lot of Diet Coke. But you know what, I don't feel great when I drink it, but I feel even worse when I don't drink it. And I know that that's like because my body relies on probably the aspartame and the terrible things that are going to kill me, but I'm not even going to bother this year. Like, I like my Diet Coke. It's kind of like smokers who've smoked all their lives, and people are like, oh, well, don't you want to give up? It's something that they enjoy, and if that's what they decide to do, then that's what they decide to do. I don't drink heavily. There's no other, like, real vices that I have that are detrimental to my health other than the fact that I sit inside on a computer all day. And so screw it. If I want to drink Diet Coke, I'm going to drink Diet Coke. If it's going to kill me, it's going to kill me. Something's going to kill me eventually anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to try that this year because it's just not going to work. YouTube resolutions wise, I think I did pretty well. It was to post 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which I've pretty much done. When it comes to busier periods, I'll post more frequently. So like this week, it's been a bit higgledy-piggledy. I think I posted on Sunday, it will be Tuesday, and then I'll probably post on Friday as well. So it's been a little bit different this week, but most weeks during the year I will get a video out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I also wanted to vlog every other month of the year, which I did. Every month, every single day. I did take some of those vlogs down because I've been a little bit, well, just mindful of the fact that Ella won't necessarily want to be in all of the videos as she gets older, and I don't want to have to take a lot of my videos down because they feature her if kind of her kids at school get wind of them, or, you know, it's one of those things as a parent that you have to consider. If I didn't have any children, it wouldn't be an issue, but if I do vlog next year, then Ella will feature a lot less than she has been doing. Milo will probably still feature because he's a baby and he's hilarious. Not that Ella's not hilarious because she is. But you know what I mean. If you're a parent, you'll totally get it. If you've got younger siblings, you'll probably get it as well. It's just kind of a preservation thing, and I don't want it to ever get to a point where my YouTube causes her any kind of issue. So that's probably going to change next year. Another thing is that I'm going to just vlog as and when I want. I'm not going to vlog every other month. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make Kyla Talk videos, which I loved making. That was something that came up last year where myself and a group of others discuss a topic. I really enjoyed those, and I think that I'm going to continue those and see if I can get some more people together to feature in those Kyla Talk videos next year. I'm going to have other kind of vlog videos. I'm going to have more blogging tips because they went down really well. I did kind of how to do a blog from scratch, all the cameras that I've used, my YouTube setup, things that people ask me all the time. I filmed those for my vlog channel, so if you're interested, there is a whole section on my channel page at the bottom about blogging tips and the things I've done there. So I'm going to do lots of videos like that, non-beauty related videos there. I also set up a new channel called Diary of a Spendaholic, which is basically going to be all kind of clothing or fashion-y related videos, big haul videos, review videos of my handbags, or if I buy anything particularly expensive like a pair of sunglasses or something like that, I will talk about that over there. And the reason for having that, it's not kind of, I know some people thought it was going to create me extra work. I'm not putting anything on my vlog channel or my Spendaholic channel of it has to be this many videos per week. Either of those channels could go a month without a video and I'll be completely cool with it. This is my main channel. This is the channel which will have 3 videos per week. This is the channel I'm committed to. Those channels are kind of my, if there's something that is outside of the remit of budget beauty, I will talk about it there, or I will talk about it there. That's why I have those 2 channels, and I'm not going to put any kind of pressures on myself. I'm not going to put any kind of commitments on myself for those channels because I don't think it's necessary. I have this channel and then I have those channels as kind of supplementary channels for if I need them. But how did I even get onto that tangent? Yeah, committing to 3 videos per week, I did that. One thing that you guys constantly asked me to do in the previous year was list everything that I've mentioned in a video in the info bar, which again, I feel like I've done. I've either listed it in the info bar or I've linked a blog post where I've talked about it, and I've linked and listed and whatever all there. So I think I've done pretty well there if I've talked about kind of like empties or favourites, those kind of videos, and that takes up a real chunk of time. People don't understand. I can sit with you guys and talk to you about products and I've taken the time to get them together, but then I have to rewatch that video, type them all out, go and find how much they are, link them all up, and that probably takes, for a favourites video, it probably takes an hour. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it all adds up. And what should maybe look like a 10-minute video probably takes hours and hours and hours of work. So yeah, I've definitely done that this year and I will continue. But one thing I want to add is I'm going to add what I'm wearing, whether it be lipstick, nail polish, my clothes, because that's again something that's been requested a lot this year. Like what nail polish have you got on, etc, etc. So just kind of to let you know, for those of you who do ask, moving forward it will be in the info bar, and if it's not in the info bar, feel free to tell me in the comments that it's not and I will add it, because you know, we all forget. I forget a lot. I'm always saying that I'll link things that I don't link, so I'm going to try and stop that this year. I'm going to try and link everything I say I'm going to link up. But yeah, that's the thing that I'm going to add this year, is what I'm wearing, and the other questions that you might be asking will hopefully be answered in the info bar. My blog I will continue to post at least daily on. At the moment I've been having like 2 or 3 or 4 even posts, and it gets a lot. I mean, I put a lot of pressure on myself when it comes to this kind of thing. It is kind of my main source of income now. Now I work 2 days. I was pretty much set on being a full-time blogger, and then I decided to keep a part-time job. But it kind of, I think when you are self-employed, or at least partially self-employed, it's very difficult to get out of that mindset of you have to be working all the time. I find it really difficult to relax. I've definitely pushed myself too hard, I've committed myself to too much, and I don't need to do that anymore. I definitely need to take a step back. I will still be here, I will still be blogging, but sometimes I feel like I have to do this, I have to make this video, but I don't have to. What is the worst thing that's going to happen? I don't make that video. It's not, you know, it's not life and death. Nobody desperately needs to see me put makeup on my face. It's not that important. And there are a lot of YouTubers that I've watched over the years, and I've thought, well, why don't they make more videos? You know, they could definitely make more videos. They have the time, they're just choosing not to. And I've always thought that that's a negative thing. Like I've felt a negative thought towards that person because they're choosing to live their life rather than make YouTube videos. And I feel like my sense of priority with regard to that is a bit warped. So my blog is my #1 priority because that is my main source of income. My YouTube is, and always has been, kind of like a fun hobby that happens to make me a little bit of money. And I want to kind of get back into that mindset if that's what it is. If one week I can't manage to get everything listed in the info bar, it's not the end of the world. I can just, you know, breathe, and it's okay. And that's definitely something that I'm going to struggle with. I know it sounds mad that I'm going to struggle with relaxing and taking time off, but I am, because I'm a bit of a workaholic now, it would seem. But that's my personal goal, is to take more time away from YouTube and my blog, and time where I'm sitting with the family where I don't have my laptop on my knee. But it's going to be tough, but I'm going to try it. And lastly, I'm going to finish with the same resolution that I did last year, and that's hate. It's a tough one. I have had kind of a myriad of different people say a myriad of different things over the years, and some are easier to handle than others. But in the last couple of weeks, anything that's been kind of particularly negative, I can deal with constructive criticism, but particularly negative and kind of like a little bit out of hand, a little bit mean, I've just deleted. And I haven't done that before. I've always said that I would, but I haven't done that before, and I find it so easy to kind of draw myself into a conflict with someone. So if I see anything that I deem as unnecessarily negative, because there's one thing for someone to say, you know, oh, I feel like, you know, the background of your video is blah blah blah, you know, genuine constructive criticism. And I know some people will say, oh, she's only saying that, she's only expressing her opinion. Well, I don't care. Don't care. It's one of those things. If I want to continue to do this, then I need to protect myself and make it a happy environment in which to do so. And so anything that I deem as overtly negative for no good reason will be deleted from now on, and I will not let myself get drawn into a stupid conversation with a stupid person who has a stupid opinion about my stupid video. I will not. That is definitely something I'm going to do this year. Yes. I didn't do very well last year. I did better than I had in previous years, but I didn't do very well. And this year I'm determined. So that's going to be my last resolution. Personal resolutions wise, it's really, you know, I'm really happy with everything I have going on at home right now. I have a bit of a job situation at the moment where I could do something slightly, well, a lot more stressful and a lot more demanding, a lot more responsibility, but a lot more money. And that's part of the reason that I'm going to take a step back a little bit from YouTube, because if I do that, then I can't be stressing out about making videos if I have kind of a bigger job outside of the house to deal with. But when I say stepping back, I'm still going to be here. As far as you guys know, you'll probably not notice anything, but I made my mind, I'm taking a step back, and everything's not going to be slightly as important as it is in my mind right now. But yeah, really long rambly video. Kind of an insight into the way my mind works. Nobody needs to see inside my mind. But I hope that you've had a great year. I hope that you're looking forward to 2014 as much as I am. And let me know what your New Year's resolutions are. And if you feel like there's anything specific that I could change in my videos, just anything that you would like to see an improvement of, anything specific you'd like to see in the new year, whether it be here on my vlog channel or my Spendaholic channel, let me know. But I've kind of let you know what I intend to do. There are only bits and pieces that I want to change, and then just generally kind of take my foot off the gas a little bit and relax about the whole thing. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!